Hello guys, in this video what we are going to do is we all are saying, you are saying, they are saying, we are saying Python language is easy. It's really easy, no? Yes, it's easy. But one thing, getting input is somewhat difficult. It's difficult than other languages. Getting input from a user, you may experience in some of the problems tasks or in some test cases we can't able to get input that given format. So this is not a very big problem, but some of the people don't know how to solve this. So this video is just made for them. Okay, and watch the full video to know how to handle the input, that is getting input in a different formats in different way. That's simplified in this video. Let's get into the video. First we will see number 1, that is space separated values. In most of the problems and most of the tasks, you may notice that they are giving input as a space separated values. In other languages like C or Java, it's very easy, and you can usually in Java you can easily use scanner class, and in C we can easily use scanf. But here also we can use input of, but see what's happening while we are using this input of in a space separated values. So I'm going to create an array named arr. It's a array object that is list in Python. So here I'm going to store 5 values. So I'm using for loop here. The number is 5. So then I'm going to store it on array dot append of that input of value. I'm going to get input and store it on that array, that is appending. You already know that appending will add at the end of that array, that is list in Python. Then at the end I'm going to print it, print arr, that is list. So I'm going to give space separated values here as an input. Most of the programs, most of the problems, they are giving in a space separated values only. So I'm running this. Let me give input 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here I gave 5 inputs. So if I run this or pressing enter, it's not printing this line, it's not executing this line, but it again asking the input. Why it's asking? If I give 1, 1, again 1 and again 1, you can see the array is treated like this. But what I want is, I want to store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the array, but it's storing like this only. So this is what the problem. So how to get input like in this format, that is space separated values format in Python. That's what our first part of this video. So let's discuss how to get input. Array equal to input of dot split of. I'm running this. I give input like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Process finished. Okay. Let's print this array. How it is stored. Print giving 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You can see our problem is simplified, and we got the answer right, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. But you may notice that the type of that one, it's not integer. I want integer, but it is in string format. So how to convert it into a string? That we can use map of function, map of int comma. This will do the thing for us. If I run this, giving input 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's giving that map object at this memory location. We have to convert this map object into a list. So here also you can give list of, and at the end don't forget to put the parenthesis, and again running, giving input. Then you can see we finally get output as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the format of integer. That's all, we did it. Part 2. What if they give input in 2 lines, that is line 1 and line 2, and both are in a space separated format. So in the last that is in first part, we have seen that how to get input in the format of space separated values. Here we will discuss how to get input in 2 lines, that is we already see that array 1, that is in Python it's not array, right? So why I am using array, but it's confusion coming from the Java and C. Okay, no problem. List 1, but in Python we called it as a list. And what error? Okay, this error we have to list 1 equal to, you already know that in the first part, list map of int comma input of. Okay, this is what list 1, and then copy this line and paste it and make it as list 2, and that's all. We run and what see. While running this, one, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Invalid interval for int comma input of. Oh god, I have forgotten to give a split here. Sorry. Here also we have to give split. Okay, run this. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And again 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. There is no problem. Exceeded. The process finished, but we have to print it. Print list 1 and print list 2. If I run this, see what's happening. Giving input like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Wow, it's working. Space separated values in line 1 and space separated values in line 2. We did it. Next, part 3. What's part 3 means? We don't know how many inputs, that is how many lines are given in the input. So this is not a big deal at all. First we have to get as a n. We already use the number of lines and number of inputs in the format of n. This is what the convention. I can simply use n equal to int of input of to get that number of values, but optimized thinking is I can simply use that input in a for loop also. For I in range int input, I can simply use like this. We don't know how many lines are going to present in the input. So first of all, we have to create an array to store all of those things. It's it's not array, it's a list in Python. Okay, this is not the only way to create a list. We can also create a list like this also. We can create a list in this format also. What's the error here? Oh, sorry, I can't use the built-in name. It's somewhat intelligent ID, you know. I'm simply using L only. Okay. So L dot append. It's going to add values to L at the end of the L. Okay. List of map of int comma input of dot split of print L. Let's run this. Number of lines are 3. First line 1, 2. Second line 3, 4. Fourth line 5, 6. You can see, like, the first line is it's actually created 2-dimensional array. This is what not a big problem. We can simply extract that line, that's values from this 2-dimensional array. This is what quite a simple and optimistic way of getting input from the unknown number of lines. So we can also reduce the time complexity in this way of approach. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video with quite different and simple concept that's very useful for you. Tada, see you in the next video. Part 2. That is, what if they are giving input cut put in two lines? That is line 1 and line 2, but both lines are cut.